Hello,
Hello,
I'm Simon,
I'm Keys.
and we're Emerald Arcade, and we're here talking today about track number 4 on our debut album, A Rocky Start to Somewhere. What's it called, Keys?
Hiding.
Why is it called that, Keys?
Good question. Do I remember?
You were on a bus once.
I was on a bus. Oh my god, yes. So this is crazy. Hiding. The instrumental is, like, aside from the drums, just guitar and bass, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And you just sent me this section of Hiding.
Yeah, I guess I would have sent you the chords and the riff.
Yes.
Right?
Literally just that. And it was crazy because I don't know if it was the same day, it might have been. I don't know what I told you, but I had written a song or lyrics for a concept of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, based off is it Mary Shelley?
I mean, she wrote Frankenstein.
No, I'm thinking of the wrong person. I will put here information about Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, the curious case.
Sadly, I have to admit, I know very little about Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
I only know it through media stuff.
Honestly,
yeah.
I have a very embarrassing reference. I was just going to say, I'm just aware that there's definitely, a Halloween Fortnite skin that, transforms between Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I know. It's just the only thing I ever think of.
It's such a cool concept. I love the idea that, you've got this... I twisted the meaning of, or, the character a little bit, so that the whole concept is, instead of turning into Hyde... Hyde was turning into Jekyll to become this figure that people could appreciate and respect.
Relate to. So instead of Dr. Jekyll is the front rather than Mr. Hyde.
Exactly. But because Mr. Hyde's out of potions, stuck as Hyde, people see them for who they really are.
Indeed, can't hide your nastiness.
Got them. Teach them a lesson, hey?
Yeah.
But yeah, I was on the bus and I wrote the lyrics to Hiding. Didn't have any instrumental or anything. I was just I like the sound of this. I think it's cool.
Yeah, so literally just lyrics.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have anything for it anytime soon. Then Simon sends me that instrumental, and I'm like,
no.
I think I have lyrics for this.
Yeah.
Because immediately I made that connection. And I don't know whether it's because it was the most recent thing, but it fits so well. It fits so well. And then we had that, the part with the riff, and we didn't know really what to put there. And I think I was just say hiding.
Yeah.
And sing along with the riff. And it sounds great.
Yeah,
it's. I think it's probably one of my favourite sections in the entire album. Just that riff going hiding. It sounds so cool.
Yeah, I mean it's going back to drop D, like Scariest Monsters was. That's why the riff sounds so meaty, and yeah, just had fun with it really. And it's definitely noticed by a couple of people when they listen to it for the first time, notice the System of a Down kind of inspiration in there. Certainly in the way that the melodies run with the lyrics, that run, and the neurotoxins fill the air. That part, that's very System of a Down as well. So yeah, just love that about it. But yeah, you're right, the lyrics fit really well. And again, this was another step. If you have the first two songs being very based in kind of one universe, this one is obviously very thematically rich, I suppose, because it's very much big metaphor rather than I don't want to be you because you're a horrible person. This one's more it's kind of sprinkled with story, which is a bit more fun, which we hadn't really done with any other track, I don't think.
No, definitely not. There is a reference to another book, but that's in Opposites, I think.
Yeah, because we talk about the coward with the lion's heart, right?
Yes,
So we talk
but
about...
we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll talk about Oz later.
Yeah, that's it is the most storybook song we have for obvious reasons.
Yes, yeah.
I'm pretty sure we wrote some of the lyrics together for this one though, because or we changed stuff.
Yeah, we would have
because
done
we
to
didn't
make
have
it
the
fit.
neurotoxins fill the airline.
No, we didn't. Yeah.
And I'm
And
pretty
the
sure this
carousels
is
of misery.
carousels. It's such a good line though.
Yeah.
Carousels of misery. You just imagine somebody having a terrible time on a horse.
I mean, I often do.
Yeah, going round in a circle. It doesn't end.
Yeah.
I mean, it should, but it won't.
It's one of those wonderful things. It's kind of like clowns. Like, I think a carousel can be just inherently creepy.
Yeah.
As well. Like, fairgrounds. Like, you know, how often are fairgrounds featured in, like, horror movies? And
A lot,
great horror
actually.
movie sets because of clowns and, like, they're meant to be, like, really happy places for children. But actually, I feel like there's a lot of, like, childhood trauma related with, like,
Yeah.
fun fairs.
If you take away the daylight, instantly you have all these weird colours and
Instant
shapes.
creepy. Yeah. It's just instant American Horror Story season 4 freak show.
Yep. I could be wrong in saying this, but I think neurotoxins fill the air is the only line out of the entire album that we put in because it was cool and actually had nothing to do with the song.
With anything, really. Yeah. Because, what we were talking... Because it's... You know, we're talking about Mr. Hyde and, you know, needing these potions to become Dr. Jekyll. So it was all, like, kind of in a relatively, like, science fantasy realm.
Yeah.
So I think that's where the idea of, like, neurotoxins came in, because we were talking about, you know, like him, like, poisoning the water supply and stuff like that. So, and yeah, I don't know, it just feels like a pretty effective way of, you know, spreading, you know, if you're going to kill loads of people in a fairground, neurotoxins probably do the job.
Yeah.
Just get a gas mask on and let it rip.
Yeah, you're fine. Everyone else is gone.
Yeah.
But it's again, it's I think for you, this is one of the ones we kind of disagreed on in terms of inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
I think for you, you were just enjoying the concept of this monstrous character
Yeah.
in a fairground going around causing trouble.
Yeah.
I was relating it to more of an abuse standpoint.
Sure, yeah, I was taking it a lot more literally, I think, as a story.
Which isn't bad. We
this
both
is
like
fine.
it. Just it's the perfect example of, despite what we say the songs are about or what they mean to us or where they're inspired from, whatever it means to you is just a valid inspiration. It's just a valid take on it.
Absolutely, yeah, because it's how you relate to it that makes it what it is.
Exactly. I want people to listen to this music and be like, I don't see it the same way you guys did, but it means something new to me. And
Then it's served
sometimes
its
that
purpose.
helps. Yeah, exactly. You know, I want it to be a positive experience.
Yeah,
Find your Mr. Hyde.
despite the theme.
Yeah, I mean, you know that it's the sense of you're not alone, right?
Yeah.
You can have suffered, you can have bad things happen to you, but as much as you don't want it to happen to other people, reality is it's going to have, right? People would have suffered similarly, maybe slightly less, maybe slightly more. You don't know. But if anyone hears it and they're like, "These guys get me,"
Yeah.
you know, whether we actually do or don't, there's an interpretation there, and maybe you are understood.
Yeah.
So if you've interpreted it that way, someone else is going to.
A nice kind of like side effect of it being out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Hopefully it's reached someone and it's meant something to someone.
If our music has meant anything to you, please
Let us know.
Yeah, tell us. Tweet us.
We
talk
want to
about
hear
it.
all about it.
Genuinely. We
Yeah,
have
that'd be really cool.
at Emerald Arcade pretty much everywhere,
Yes.
except for TikTok, which is emerald.arcade currently. I'm working on it, but
Damn you, TikTok.
it's rough. Whoever took Emerald Arcade, hate them. Hate them with a passion.
Oh well, could be worse.
Could be, but it isn't.
Oh. Should we listen to the song?
Yeah.
Right, how's this one go? I can't remember.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Oh, the build-up that Luke made for this.
Yes, because it was such a like.
Unbelievable. It's too abrupt.
Yeah,
It's
too abrupt
So
start.
abrupt.
So we had to have that fade in, and that is actually him saying hide in reverse.
Yeah. It's literally just that like high part. It's just go hey. Yeah, it's funny.
It works. I couldn't imagine it without it now.
No.
I'm so used to it.
It's so integral. I just think it kind of slaps, you know.
It does. Oh, this is the first song I don't have any vocals whatsoever in as well. This is 100%
yeah.
you.
Oh god, it's just you drumming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done guitar, bass, and vocals. I love the fact that we have that. It is. It's an E flat. That one.
When I asked for the chords for this as well, so I had for records, that bit there, you just sent a little
just
bit.
say like chugga chugga
Yeah,
chugga
it was
chugga chugga.
D,
Yeah,
D, chugga 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 chugga. I was like, cool. I understand what this means.
absolutely. Yeah, I remember writing the chords for this chorus as well. Really enjoyed it. It's just really fun. Like it's a little different to how the rest of the song kind of sounds. I was just like playing around with some other chords. Had a lot of fun with the bass on this one. I had fun with the bass on every track, to be honest.
The bass is great in all of the songs.
Really
I know
good
you
fun.
don't consider yourself a bass player at all, but like you smashed it.
Thanks, man. I put the effort in to try and make them interesting. I think the thing that I struggled with was like the tone, like so getting the bass to sound
Bass
how I
tone's
wanted
really hard
it.
because it's
so
all
difficult.
low end, man.
Yeah.
Like what kind of tone do you want for the sound?
Yeah, you want
right?
like good rumble, but you need to add to it as well. It's very difficult. Yeah. But again, I think what we really did with this one was keep it simple. Because again, it's literally just like
it is the most simply structured
voice,
song.
guitar, bass, drums, and the drums aren't overcomplicated.
No.
They're just like nice and simple, but they really work. They complement it so well.
You came up with that line, disenchanting painting, and I love the fill for this as well.
Yeah, man. Again, it's simple, but it fits really nicely. I just hear the bass line. Like the bass line
It's
really
so
carries
strong.
the melody for me.
Yeah.
It's really strange.
I don't know if we put bass in Let Go in the end, but I think we did put bass in everything, didn't we?
There is bass in Let Go. It's just root notes.
Yes, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah, because I think we debated that,
Yeah.
didn't we?
Yeah. I wanted it to have a bit more richness.
Yeah, I think I was for some reason I didn't want the bass in it. We'll get to that.
But I was like, bass.
Yeah, you fought for that one.
Yeah.
We have a very good communicative relationship as a band. The end on that is brilliant as well. And
Just bangs out.
It works because Magician's Assistant just bangs in because that's what comes next.
Absolutely, yeah. No, just and yeah, it really crashes as well, doesn't it? Because it comes out of that, which is like da 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 da, and then you just get ukulele. But that's for the next one. So we'll talk about the Magician's Assistant right now. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh my god.